Hi guys, Amy here from ALM Fitness, and today's video is titled Fat Loss, Keep It Simple. Now this comes from having a chat with one of our members who I checked in with yesterday. She's currently tracking her calories, or has been done for a while now, has seen awesome results, been focusing on her habits and also making her training and her steps a priority. Now, when I checked in with her yesterday, for the last week or so, she's not been tracking her calories on a regular basis and consistently, and she's been forgetting to wear her activity tracker, so she hasn't been able to track her steps. And I asked her why, and basically she said that it's all got a little bit too much at work. She's been really busy with work, and that kind of priority of tracking her food and tracking her steps has kind of gone down the list a little bit. So work has been her main focus. And I'm sure many of you can relate to that when we get a little bit stressed, when more and more things get piled on top of us, it's easy for things that maybe we were prioritizing, so maybe our training, maybe our nutrition, maybe our eating habits, sleeping habits, etc., they get knocked down a peg or two on the list of priorities, and you then prioritize obviously what's important right then. So what did I say to this member? What I said was to keep it simple, rather than try and encourage her to track her food right now. So when you're tracking your food, you need to weigh out your food, you need to obviously scan foods and barcodes and things like that, and it can be time consuming, and that is one negative when it comes to tracking calories. And obviously it's clear with how many calories she will be consuming, and because she's been tracking for some time now, those habits that she's created, so putting in healthy habits when it comes to breakfast choices, snacks, lunch, dinners, etc., things that she's drinking, she will be more mindful now of the foods that she's consuming, and she will be fairly intuitive with her daily meals and her daily food intake across the week. So this is why I've encouraged her to do this, to get rid of tracking for now, because that's taking up a lot of her time, adding more stress to her day, which she really doesn't need. And what I have said is to keep it simple. What I want her to do is to focus on her sleep. Obviously, if she's got added stress from work, her sleep is a massive priority right now. Focus on her steps. She can be in a fairly sedentary job, so I've encouraged her to focus on her steps. Now that the days are getting lighter and longer, it will be easier for her to go for a walk before or after work, just to get those steps in. And I've also encouraged her to focus on her training and make her training a priority. So before, she was training 4 to 5 times a week. However, now I've encouraged her to do 2 to 3 sessions per week. So she's going to keep this going for now. So maybe for the next couple of weeks or so, just whilst her work is so stressful, and then just forget about her tracking right now. And this applies to your fat loss journey. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing on your fat loss journey, just keep it simple. We quite often overwhelm ourselves and tell ourselves that we need to do everything. We need to make sure that our nutrition is on point, that we're training 5, 6, 7 days a week, and that everything needs to be perfect. However, to get that lasting results, it's important to just keep a level of consistency throughout. So quite often what happens is we try and reach for that perfectionist of, I need to keep everything in line, I need to make sure that I'm on top of everything with my training, my diet, etc., etc., etc. And then what often happens is you then, because you can't do it all, because life gets in the way, you then end up doing nothing. So what is best to do is just to focus on what you can control and what you can do right now. So maybe you're feeling a little bit like that right now. Maybe you're kind of thinking, oh, I can't train right now, I can't focus on my eating habits, or you might just be thinking, I don't even know where to get started on my fat loss journey, because I feel that I need to implement all of these huge changes all at once. So let me just re-emphasize right now that you do not need to completely overhaul your lifestyle all at once to get those results. what we do here at ALM Fitness is we focus on implementing small daily habits that are long lasting and last a lifetime. And that's what the beauty is when it comes to fat loss and results, is making sure that it is sustainable and something that you can adhere to long term. So if you would like help with your fat loss goals, if you would like help just getting started, or maybe you've got to that point where you're not really sure what you need to do because you're getting overwhelmed with everything, then please do get in touch, send us a message, and we'd love to have a chat and love to help you with your goals. So yeah, this has been hopefully an informative video for you guys, and any questions, please feel free to ask. Speak to you soon. Bye.